side eventually.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good morning everyone. So today we are going to be walking around Philadelphia. I'm going to be showing you some good spots, what's to do here. There's actually an Italian street market that's going on at the moment, which we're definitely going to go head down and see, which is once a year. Funny enough, Jake, that I met up in Miami, lives in New York and he's driven down all the way to Philadelphia to come and see me. So he should be here in a couple minutes. We're going to get in his car, we're going to get some skateboards, and we're just going to go around the town and have a good time.
What's good?
Mr. Mullet Man, how we doing? It's growing out well, huh?
Oh yeah.
Mate, the mullet looks like it's growing out well.
Yeah. What are we hitting first?
It's up to you what you want to get up to today.
You want to start out with some like Philly cheesesteaks?
Let's do it, yeah. The Italian market's on today though, if you want to head that way.
Alright, here, do you want to
let me check it one second.
Yeah, I made sure it's charged.
You got the little remote that comes with it as well, right?
Yeah. Don't have a helmet or anything, just don't die.
I'll be good. I'm gonna fall on my face.
It'll be good footage.
100%.
Alright, let me grab my bag with all my shit.
How much did this one set you back?
Not too much for an electric board.
Oh. It's so gonna fall on my face, I can't wait for it.
The button, I probably should have told you this before putting you on the board.
Yeah.
The button above the power button is to change the speed settings. So if you want to just like cruise, put it on like 1 or 2. 4 is for if you want to fly.
If I fell on my face, right?
It'd be perfect.
We are in Philadelphia. I'm not very good with a skateboard, but I'm trying my best. Oh, I'm slipping. Right guys, I need to get back on this board before I fall off my arse. Right, so we made it to the Italian street market. This is the first one in 3 years. Have you been to it?
Fuck!
Yeah, it's hot. Jake ever so kindly brought his electric skateboard. But yeah, this is the Italian street market. Definitely something to do if you're in Philadelphia. They're gonna have good stuff here.
They better.
How much is it for 2? That's expensive for a beer, $12?
Yeah, it's up.
Excuse me, thank you.
It's 6 for a beer, but like I feel up.
That's the only thing about these skateboards, you gotta carry them and they're f***ing heavy.
Yeah, because you got a big ass battery.
It's currently 39 degrees in Philadelphia. I'm sweating my nuts off. So the Italian market, very nice but very expensive. So we're gonna head up some Philly cheesesteaks, and there's a smoothie milkshake place called Goldie's, which is definitely a good shout. Where are we going, straight?
Yeah, left on Spruce Street.
Yeah, I don't know where that is, man.
You'll see the sign eventually.
Whoa! It's a good thing I'm only on speed 1. Who would have thought, eh? You met me on a plane and now you're here with me in Philadelphia.
Yeah, completely random.
You got America's oldest theatre there. Where are you going? Straight? Or are we supposed to turn left?
Next left after this.
Shut the f*** up. We're about to cut all his hair off. Let's have some fun. You sure you're ready, man?
Hey.
Don't turn it back now.
No turning back, point no return. Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Must feel lights already, no?
Oh, yeah. My buddy randomly FaceTimed me one day and just started buzzing his head, so I'm thinking I should just FaceTime him.
Do it.
He's buzzing me, giving me a little taper. Little buzzy buzz, yeah. Nah, mullet's gone, bro. There's no more mullet. The mullet's retired. It lasted way longer than I expected because he did me up well.
Oh boy, no. Hold on, I've got a mirror for you, man. Relax. I'll do eyebrows as well.
Sure, go for it.
Different, huh?
Yeah. Holy shit. That feels weird. You're looking nice though.
I got you, bro.
Thanks, bro.
To the side. You're like a different man now, man.
Whole new person, bro. No one's gonna recognize me.
Right, so do you want to introduce yourself? Name, phone number, address?
No phone numbers.
No phone numbers.
Jim Pavlock in Fairmount, Philadelphia.
And how did we meet, Jim?
Couch surfing. You sent me a nice request and I figured I could host you for a couple days.
Good stuff. So what would you like to do with your hair?
Just a trim. Nothing
Okay.
too much off the top.
So what do you do for a living, Jim?
I'm a prosecutor for the federal government
Oh, I'm with the feds. Alarm bells going off.
for a few more months.
For a few more months, what are you coming to retirement?
Gonna retire.
What's the plan for after you retire?
I'll pursue all my hobbies. Travel, love to cook, astrophotography,
Very
music.
good cook. What do you mean by astrophotography?
Taking pictures with my telescope. Well, it takes a lot of time to take a couple hundred pictures of an object in the sky over a course of a couple nights, and it takes time then to process them, and it's a learning curve.
What has been your greatest adventure in life so far?
Adventure? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I've had some great travel experiences. I would say over the 10 years, maybe 10 years ago, I was really practicing the pipe organ a lot, and I'm pretty good playing some serious stuff, and I got chances to play in churches and places and venues, the Duomo in Florence,
Wow.
Fox Church in Leipzig, a couple monasteries.
You're not decent, you're very good, huh?
Well, yeah, I'm pretty good there. I mean, but I'm a little rusty now on that since I've been playing the piano more. But the opportunities to play these huge pipe organs in cathedrals in Europe.
Now,
I mean, sitting in the Duomo or sitting in Saint-Sulpice in Paris playing an organ is just pretty amazing.
Yeah, I can imagine. Are you gonna give us a little piece after we finish the haircut?
I don't think so.
I think you have to.
The organ is not in
Head
shape.
Head down for me. What's been your greatest struggle or challenge in life that you faced so far?
God. Early on, when I was in my 30s, I really wanted to get a job where I'm at now. I was a prosecutor in the city. I was there 10 years and I took a job in Washington to get into the federal government, but I always wanted to come back to Philadelphia. I really liked it here, and I worked very hard. As luck may have it, maybe a little bit, I had an opportunity. I was assigned a case to help here in Philadelphia at the U.S. Attorney's Office while I was working in Washington, and I worked very hard, working till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock at night for many nights. They ended up offering me a job. So I think that was the biggest, well, that of course law school was tough, but I would say after I got out into my career, that was the biggest challenge. Really, I really wanted to come back to this office because I really like Philadelphia.
So in your many years of experience and wonder, imagine you had a 15 to 20-year-old version of yourself sitting in front of you right now. If you could give them any advice, what would you say to that 15-year-old version of yourself? What advice?
Take more chances when you're younger, I think. I think my parents were of the Depression era and always very concerned about making sure that you got your education and things lined up properly and bought your house, did your saving, which is all good. But I think, for example, taking off a year or two like you're doing when you're young, just to travel the world and not to be so worried about where the money's going to come from and saving and everything. I think it takes some chances to do things that you really want to do when you're young when you can. I would say that's probably a good piece of advice for somebody.
How you feeling? Fresh?
Yes, feels good.
Good stuff.
Even though it's 90 degrees.
Yeah, the sweat's starting to come down here.
Oh, looks great.
So just a nice taper.
Looks great.
Corners.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you for your time and thank you for sharing your story.
That was great.
Right guys, Philadelphia complete, on our way to Washington DC. I just want to say, if you haven't already subscribed or liked the channel, do me a favour and click that button for me. So we're on our way to Washington DC this morning. Before we go, we're going to get a Philly cheesesteak from this place called Gino's. And where we're going to in Washington is where we're getting all of our parts for the bike. Thank God. Yeah, bro.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I get a cheesesteak, please?
Onions, fried onions?
Sure.
$12.
Welcome to the Philly cheesesteak. Pretty good. This place is called Gino's in Philadelphia. Right guys, we are leaving Philadelphia, or Pennsylvania should I say. It's been fun. It's a very pretty city besides all the potholes that are on the road. Right guys, let's get to Washington DC. Right, we've just crossed into Delaware again. Washington DC is like, you gotta pass through Delaware, then you hit Maryland. It's like smack bang in the middle of all of it. It's very strange. Right, we have just crossed into Maryland. Lovely, lovely. This is the road coming down to Washington DC. I need to stop off for some petrol. And once I've done that, I'd say we're about half an hour away from Washington DC. There you go. Baltimore, Washington. Woo! Welcome to Washington DC. Seems pretty nice around here.